I'm gonna turn off the blur.
You're just not gonna have the blur. Come on, dude. Just don't do it. Just keep it off. Just do
it.
Dude, imagine those views back to back. No, the episode Soup leaves.
Soup leaves
1 out
and then
of
a
10.
face
That video
reveal.
banged. Now Mcnasty face reveal in the next video. And then boom, our video after this, we'll reveal the new member. Whoa.
And then do face reveal after that.
We post a picture of his balls and his spiderweb pube.
You could. I would absolutely sign that off. You could do that.
Come on, dude. We have the next 4 videos just locked, ready to go.
No tard in camera.
Name one better time to face reveal than right now.
When I'm ready for it.
When are you going to be ready? 2027? No card and camera.
Card and camera.
Oh, damn, it died.
Just leave that on the whole time.
Can you tell I've done 200 episodes of this horse shit?
like having unactivated Windows.
You're the only one that gets like worse quality over time. I don't understand it.
I also don't
because I don't give a shit, Mcnasty.
Like, I've gone up in quality. Soup has kind of stayed the same. Blarg's
You're
gone
blurred.
up in quality.
There's no quality.
I use a C920 and my camera looks 10 times better than and he uses like a $2,000 camera.
Yeah, it's like a $1,500
It's because you have one
No
light
card
at
camera.
6 lumens 10 feet behind you.
I don't know.
Your camera
I
is
don't know what
struggling.
Vietnamese shit you're saying to me.
The
You don't know
fuck's
what
a
a lumen
lumen
is, brother?
I'd be ordering lumen from the store. A little lumen and chicken.
I'm gonna turn a light on so you can stop bitching.
I feel like it's gonna look worse because your camera doesn't know any better now. It's like it's become like a basement dweller. If you give it sunlight, it's gonna freak the hell out.
Yeah. Like that dude that eats suntan lotion and benchwarmers. That's somehow.
How
is it still like staticky?
Yeah, how do you
Mexico
even do that?
light.
It's like your ISO is so cooked.
Blarg has a webcam from literally 15 years ago, and he doesn't have static.
Manny's legs look a little. Actually, his underwear. Manny's underwear look a little staticky.
Yeah, I've always had grain in my shit. In my camera.
Chickens all the time. Chicken comms.
You tuning into those?
Oh, I'm not recording. God damn it.
That's fine. I'm recording. I got everyone's audio.
Hey, babe, come over and we'll listen to chicken comms tonight. Chicken
grain
comms and chill.
I got grain in my ass. A lot of grainy poo. Cause
I'm about to make some bread in there then, bitch.
Anyway, should we do an intro?
I think we should clap ass so that it's an ass
we gotta
sync.
clap. We gotta clap. We gotta clap.
I can
be
make
doing it with
you
my ass,
dance
though.
if you want.
What do you mean you're doing it with your ass?
Are you wearing like slacks? What are you wearing?
Lululemon pants. Oh, they're Nike
Oh.
pants. Same thing.
Lululemon,
dude,
that'd
Nike
be on brand.
For some reason, Nike sweatpants just shit on every other sweatpant brand. I don't know why. They're built so well. God, dude, you are so hot. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Can you just do like a flex on camera for the
Dude, we gotta
audience?
arm wrestle one day, pal.
Do it for the audience.
I want to tongue wrestle you.
Dude,
What
can
do you want?
do you flex for the audience?
This is for you, Mcnasty.
Huh? No.
Yeah.
Huh?
Mcnasty.
Oh fuck my
You
god.
got good insertions there, pal. Not too
I
bad.
don't even know what that
Man,
means.
they're not too short, not too long.
Yeah, no, little bulbous, which is nice, honestly.
Yeah, you can do some insertion with me.
That would be gay.
Which we've recently established that I am not.
Yeah, that's out there, huh?
Do you have
I'm gonna be honest.
Do you have a rippling six pack, my guy?
Not right now.
You don't have
Kind of
washboard
fat
abs?
right now.
It's bulk season. Come on, man. Nobody's got a six
I've been
pack.
eating.
I don't know. Bulk season has been the same for me for 32 years.
Bro's old.
Bro is old. Bro, not being I'm the youngest goon now. I don't know how I feel about that.
How old are you again? 20.
Oh shit. 28? 7? Am I 27 or 28? 96. That's
I have no
28.
idea.
28. I'm 28 years old. Yeah.
That's
Damn. Yeah, old man. Anyway, welcome back to the Goons.
Welcome back to the
Hello. We're in the post soup era.
I don't know how to feel.
We're in the slop era now. We've
It's
moved
like
on.
different.
This
but
shit is off
same.
the rails now.
It's like your parents divorced, but you still live in the same house.
Yeah.
You know, it's like things are normal, but weird. It's just missing something.
Yeah, it's like the day after the dog dies. Family dog.
Yeah.
I hate that. Yeah, that's actually
Like there's
pretty
like
spot
something.
on.
It's like things are the same, but there's something like lingering in the back. It's like just feels odd.
That would be Manny.
Yeah. Yeah, Manny is.
he's-
Manny is lingering in the
He's the
back.
replacement dog.
For the audio viewers, the big picture we were talking about last week of Manny, he is now in my background, watching over me.
You know what's it's wild to me
podcast.
that there are people that are audio listeners, but they don't ever want to watch it.
I'm sure they come in once in a while. Like if we do a super audio heavy one, I'm sure they listen and are like, okay, I got to see what the fuck. Or like if something is like making us, fucking die of laughter, I'm sure they hop on YouTube really quick and go see what we're doing. Weren't we supposed to? Wasn't Spotify supposed to do a video thing? Wasn't that like a beta thing they were doing?
Yeah,
They were talking about it.
Yeah,
I think they were talking about doing like son of a bitch.
They were talking about that.
you just did the chin reveal right now.
Yeah, editor,
Just
don't
some dude chin.
drop my fidget toy, and I don't know how to talk without it. Hold on.
Dude, you are getting more autistic by the day.
I know. Where did it
The fact that
I
you're the
said-
second oldest and you say stuff like that is crazy.
I mean, I say that as if I wasn't sitting in Discord learning Ballards of the World earlier to
That
be
is
better
true.
at
We
GeoGuessr,
all have
so-
a little bit of autism.
I think we're all autistic.
Editor, no double face reveal this podcast.
Yeah, Mcnasty's face was also right before I tried to talk him in. I know a lot of you are mad at Mcnasty because he said he was going to do a face reveal before 2025, and he didn't. And I tried
He
to
also
get
said
him
he was
to.
going to suck my dick.
That more
No, I said I was
importantly,
going
yeah.
to suck your dick in 2025, not by the end of 2025.
Okay, well, we have.
You know,
It's,
We have
Well, it's
11 and a
been
half
days of
months.
it's been
unsucked
50, yeah,
peanut.
15 days and no sucked penis is detrimental.
We'll get there. We're going to meet this year.
Dude, I feel like you'd give terrible head. Like, I feel like you'd give toothy, itchy
Me?
head. Like, your beard would be itchy and you'd be really, like, toothy about it, you know?
you got DSLs?
I feel like you're just not, like, you're not soft,
white people
you
lip?
know?
I don't have like little tiny white people lips, but I don't have like big old
I can see him moving right now.
other race lips.
You look like you have high blood
Okay.
pressure right now.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, he does look like Yummy today.
That's like Discord for some reason. Like, because when I look at my left monitor, I look fine.
Yeah, no, it's just Discord. That's why I'm pink and sexy. Anyways, the viewers had a lot of questions, and I think there was a lot of confusion around the soup situation.
Correct.
Because we were very nonchalant about it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
There
Mostly
is beef.
because
it almost
We'll just
didn't
say-
feel like a send
There's
off.
beef. We
Well,
hate
like,
that bitch.
the thing is, to us, he's been out of the Goons for what, 2-3 months now?
Yeah,
Probably about 3
Ye-
months.
Yeah.
Yeah, Soup brought this up a while ago, and he just said, "Hey, man, I'm not enjoying the podcast anymore." And we said, "Hey, dude, sounds good, fair enough." And that was about it. And then we're like, "Hey, do you want to at least stay on till the New Year's?" And he said, "Yeah, sure, why not?" And now here we are.
yeah.
So Soup he's off the podcast. He is, for all intents and purposes, out of the Goons. For some
Yeah.
reason, people keep like getting super like
Right.
held
like,
up on the title of Goons.
Yeah, they get lost in the details. He's still gonna like play with people. He just doesn't want to do. He's just not on the podcast.
yeah.
Yeah, outside of the podcast, life is completely normal. I'm literally texted Soup, whatever, fucking few hours ago. Him and I are going on a trip to Austin soon. Like, there's nothing weird going
Right.
on there. I don't know. People were like, "Oh, he's still in the Goons, but like off the podcast." I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't know what else
Well-
we do outside of the podcast.
Right. So if you don't really do the podcast, you're not really a goon because this is really all
that's
we
all
do.
we are. That's all we are. Like,
So
I tried explaining on stream, like, people think that we've recorded as the Goons. Like, we don't really record like with a goon, it's not the Goons that happen to be recording. It's just a message goes out to like 15, 20 YouTubers that we're all friends with, whatever, and we'll just ask who's available to record today. And sometimes it just happens to be us four being, who also had a podcast together. Sometimes it's just Yummy there or whoever. So the Goons is just the podcast. He's out of it. He's done. We're giving him some of the money, some of the percentage of the company, I should say, so he can still make money off something he helped build. We thought that was fair. He didn't ask for that, by the way. That wasn't something that he was
Didn't
like,
ask.
yeah, he was like forcing on us where he's like, "I deserve money." That was us just wanting to, make sure he gets compensation for what he's done and contributed. But yeah, no beef. He's out of the podcast. He's never coming back. Just kidding. He might come back for episodes, but yeah,
Maybe back
he's
sometime.
out. He's out. Yeah, he'll drop in, I'm sure. Or if we travel together, I'm sure we'll yammer about it and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that. I think that's all cleared up, right? Is there anything else we need to talk about with that?
I think that's pretty straightforward. People are really confused about that. So
Yeah, a lot of people seem to think it was a joke because we kind of approached it nonchalant, but like
yeah,
it kind of is nonchalant. Like it's literally just he's not.
Well, the
coming
thing
on
is
the
different. I
podcast
mean,
anymore.
like we, to the audience, we dropped a huge bomb, but to
Yeah.
us, it's been something we've known about for multiple months now. So it's like,
correct.
Yeah, I mean,
to
I guess
us,
the
it
first
feels
time,
like when he
no,
first
you're right.
when he
You're
first sent
right.
us a message and he was like, "Hey, I don't want to do the podcast anymore." It was a little
You're
bit
right.
of a bomb drop. I was like, "Oh,
I mean,
oh.
I literally did call him. Yeah, like immediately after. No, you're completely right. Yeah, I did
Yeah.
call Soup like literally within 2 minutes of reading the message
yeah,
and wanted to get his thoughts and opinions and why he was heading out. And honestly, his reasons are valid. He's just a busy guy. Podcast is not where his passion is, which
yeah."
I can't fucking say I blame him. We've done nearly 200 episodes with the same 4 dudes and know
Yeah,
everything. I know what dude's ball hair looks like, man. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, how many times have I mentioned my shit mattress on this podcast?
yeah, like
How many times have I talked about
90% of the
this?
episodes.
So
yeah, like it's hard to go from there. Like the actual just idea of conversation that we normally do. I sound like a little pig. That's so
did.
like
Big pig.
pig-like.
that was cute as shit,
That
dude.
was so pig-like. Like you just got a gentle squeeze from your farm owner.
Thank you. I don't know.
Just a little butthole touch. Just one little tap on it.
The actual talking aspect of just sharing stories with each other and shit. I feel like we've done it all, and he doesn't have any interest on trying to find a new format, and us 3 do, and that's the only difference.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, the thing is too is he just, he has a band now, and his band
He's
continues
touring.
to grow and grow, and he gets more opportunities to
Playing
perform.
way more shows these days
Yep,
too. When we first met him, he was like, "Hey, I'm playing like my first show,"
Yeah.
and like seeing him now just have shows like all the time.
Yeah.
It's just awesome for them.
It is weird. We are very happy for Soup. It is not a bad thing. It is not a sad thing. We are all very, very happy that he is putting his time into things that, make him happy.
Yeah.
We kind of have a very lucky position of having a job that gives us, the freedom to create as we please and do basically whatever the fuck we want. And he is pursuing that to the full amount. So we are A-okay with that and support
Yeah.
it fully. So no beef. This isn't some group chat situation or something like that. It's we're all good here.
Yeah, so no more Vegeta profile pictures on Twitter saying there has to be secret beef. Literally, there is nothing.
It's so funny. Like, I wonder
There's
what
no meme.
I
He
wonder
just
what
has other
goes
shit to
on,
do.
like, psychologically in someone where it's like they always need there to be beef.
They
Like, they
yearn.
can't
They
just
yearn for the
it's like,
meat.
it's like
Things can't just happen. There has to be some catastrophe or something.
it almost feels like some people just don't understand what it's like to have like
A good, healthy
Like a
relationship, communicating
with
with your
friends. Yeah, it's like there has to be some kind of falling out to like stop things. Like, it can't just be like,
Life
hey
kinda
guys, I'm
goes
tired
on
of this.
sometimes,
Like, there's
but-
like a lot of people like just I don't know. I sound kind of condescending right now, but just I feel like that's how the people.
Well, I mean,
Well, you always
it's
do.
not-
That's why people don't like you.
Well, I'm better than everybody else. That's the thing.
I'm starting beef.
Beef with like still existing members.
Well, I didn't say there wasn't beef there.
That's it.
There's
I'm
ain't
off.
no-
It's just
Okay.
it's the people who like always they always need there to be drama or beef, or like they can't just be like just run its
people
course
get
with some
addicted to that
friends, you know?
shit.
Yeah, it's the same idea why most news is negative news.
That is true, yeah.
It
It's
sells.
thrive on it.
it's more interesting, frankly. Like, I'm gonna be honest, the fucking, I don't know, like, whatever.
That's a good point. Yeah.
The Yummy and Nick situation. I mean, I'm gonna use them as example because they've made up and everyone's very happy about it, and we love to see it because we're good friends with that whole group. But if they just were like, we're done doing the podcast, people would have talked about it for like a day. But the fact that it was like, oh my God, there's Nick and Yummy beef, whatever, that's what caused the podcast to fall apart. Like, people are way more fucking interested in that and still
Yeah.
talk about it. And we're like, still up until them, hashing out their differences, there were still people like yapping about it. And then in Swagger's video, when Yummy came in and Nick wasn't there, half the comments were about that. And it's like, bro, like, I get it, but holy fuck, it's not that
Yeah.
interesting, man.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
Don't
weird.
get caught up in internet people's lives so much.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
are
we're all
all
just a
big
bunch
fucking
of
idiots.
We're all just a bunch of people, just like you guys. We just happen to get
Yeah,
lucky with.
dude, we're just way cooler and
better.
hotter
Funnier
and
and more
wealthier and,
intelligent
funnier
and-
and more
Yeah.
talented and
Oh yeah.
everything.
You guys actually really aren't shit, huh?
Soup
You
left.
ain't got no
We're off the
bitches.
fucking.
You guys ain't
We're off
funny.
the rails now.
You
Yeah,
ain't
he
got
was
no-
keeping us tame. He was
Yeah,
the
Soup,
glue.
yeah. Soup is definitely a tame guy. Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Do we?
Dweeb.
Okay, you know what? No, we're not
Dweeb.
gonna drop any more hints about him.
Dwee.
Our newest Goons member is still not going to be announced. He's still not going to be announced. He's with us here in spirit. Editor, censor what Mcnasty said.
I didn't even hear what he said.
Just we gotta add to the mystique of it all.
Mystique, isn't that black bitch from Xavier Land? What's that movie? X-Wolves.
fuck?
X-Wolves?
Xavier Land.
Is that a mutant?
Let's get that
shark?
black bitch on the podcast from Xavier Land.
What is that?
X-Men.
What?
the black girl, but Halle Berry or whatever. Mystique.
Isn't she Catwoman?
No, Mystique. Yeah, well, she was Catwoman too. Was she Mystique?
What are you talking about?
Are you thinking of Jennifer Lawrence?
Isn't she in
Mistake.
John Wick?
The bitch that can like
The
change the
Mistake?
Made a
weather?
mistake?
Oh, I was thinking of
Dale.
Dwarf Body Woman. Well, I forget her name. Man,
Steven.
we're shit at this. Wolverine.
Kevin?
Yeah. Kevin Minecraft
Okay.
minion. I don't know why I said Minecraft.
I don't know. I don't know anything.
You've been keeping up with the dream and who's
I'm
the
so
other
sick
guy?
of seeing that shit.
Dude.
I could rip
Who's the
my
other-
neck out.
Who's the other guy?
Holy shit, man. Tommy in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tommy in it. Yeah.
I do not miss Dream being all over Twitter. God, I remember back in the day. Fuck, it was like every fucking day or some trending shit about Dream.
Well, I used to just reply to all of his tweets with the dumbest shit.
I love your
And-
replies to them.
Whenever I would ratio him, he just deletes the tweet back in the day, and I did it again, and he deleted the tweet again.
Yeah.
You're doing God's work, man.
All I
I
did
did see
was
somebody
reply
get all
with
mad
a
at you.
merch idea. Oh yeah, that was funny. Yeah, I just called them gay.
They were like, don't make fun of
I
somebody that's
love
part of the minority.
Yeah,
We're like,
they-
Blarg
well,
is
dude,
literally Arab.
That is the
That was
perfect
fucking
way to
crazy
handle
to me.
people like that,
this
too.
this person was calling Dream a minority because he's autistic. Well, claims to be autistic, by the way.
That is the
It's not
most
even-
Twitter core thing I've ever heard
Dude.
in my life.
I think that's this person projecting that they really want to be oppressed.
I feel like
They're
they have
probably
never seen the
autistic.
sun in their life.
They're
They
probably
live under the
autistic
kitchen
and
table.
want to be. They want to be oppressed. They want to be.
Yeah.
They want to be black
we all?
so bad. You know, they want that. They want to be all up in that shit, but they can't because they're white and normal. But maybe they're scared to pick up the phone or whatever the fuck, answer the door. So they're like, I'm autistic. Clearly, I'm. You know,
Can't make a
I'm
doctor's
a
appointment.
minority.
Now I'm a minority.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
a minority now. I'm too scared to ask for extra ketchup. I'm autistic. I don't know. So I don't know. I just called them gay and moved on.
Appropriate
That was about it.
response.
All I tweeted to Dream was the hoodie idea I came up with him. I know he's
honestly,
I-
that's good merch, though.
yeah,
Yeah.
I know he's
don't know why.
huge. I know he's a huge.
Minority
you know,
hater.
I wasn't gonna go that far. He liked his KKK edits. So I thought maybe I could come up with some merch that would appeal to him. So it's his logo for the people that didn't see it. It's his logo on the bottom part of the hoodie. That kangaroo pouch that hoodies have, and then in Calibri font, I believe it's called. I just put I hate minorities so fucking much, and I pitched him the design, and he didn't like it. He deleted his tweet. So
He's probably going to scalp it. He's going to take the design and not give you creds.
I would be a little bummed about that, honestly.
I
I
would
did
be. I'd
work
be
really hard
pissed.
on that. Actually, you know what? I might have even stole that. I don't even think I made that one. I think I
Damn.
tried making one. It didn't look good, so I went on I'm pretty sure I stole that one. So really, if he stole it, he's stealing from somebody else who I stole from. It's a chain of command, you know? We all
That's the
steal from
internet.
somebody. We all steal from somebody who has less followers than us and can't do anything about it until eventually it hits
That's
the
the
big
best
guy.
way to do it,
and
yeah.
then- yeah.
Yeah.
And, they're
Steal from the
untouchable.
poor and give to the needy.
Pro
Or
tip.
steal from the poor and give to the
Yeah,
greedy.
give to the rich. There you go. Yeah, you go.
Rich.
I like that
Steal from a poor guy, give it to a different poor guy.
Just take $1 out of a homeless
Understood.
guy's cup and put it in a different cup right next to him.
Steal a guy's fucking cardboard house and give it to another guy.
Cardboard
Steal his dead
house.
rat, feed it to another homeless man.
Take his house right off of him while he sleeps.
Steal his shoe that has a big toe hole in it, give it to another guy's foot.
That's fucking crazy work. Anyway,
You know what's
shout out
funny
to
about Dream?
firefighters in LA. I feel like okay, sorry, go ahead about Dream first.
I was just gonna say he's like probably the only person that's ever ruined his reputation by just showing his face.
And by talking.
Hey,
he
you
just
could do
talks.
the same.
Yeah.
Every
could do
time
the
he
same.
talks. Well, the thing
True.
is, there's no like
could do the
mystique
same.
around Mcnasty. You're pretty much. Let's be fucking real, man. Everybody knows what you look like. A Blur does not. We don't think you're some 5'6", you know,
I could do a
clean
character
facial
sketch of
hair.
you.
Yeah. Like
What if
you're,
I do?
you're like
I can do
you're
a
like Queso and Wildcat.
do a Dream
had
face reveal.
And
there you go.
have us
Queso and
react to
Wildcat
it.
had like
Oh
a
my shit.
extremely alcoholic child.
Hey guys, it's Mcnasty here. I'm gonna do a face reveal.
Is that a bag of chips? Oh my god! Is that a bag of chips?
No, it's
Mcnasty?
keto tortillas.
Oh god, that's so much worse.
Why do you have tortillas in your office?
Because I ordered it from Amazon. I haven't taken my pantry yet.
Why did it hit your office before your pantry?
Why does it have to stop there?
Well, I brought the package
Off
from my
your PC some on the way out?
my
Like,
porch into my office to open the package.
Porsche?
oh,
You
from
bought
your
a Porsche?
Porsche, huh?
Atta boy.
Okay.
Yes.
But he
Good for
still
you,
can't
man.
drive, has a Porsche.
I keep it open for the delivery drivers. He just puts it in the
The
trunk.
Porsche?
Yeah.
Wow,
Oh, damn.
you're nice.
Good for them.
Say you can take a spin around the block. I'll leave the keys in there too. Take a spin around the block
Yeah.
if you want.
Mm.
I'm very
Nice.
Canadian in that regard.
Because I can't.
You can't what? Oh, you can't, right?
Take
He
a
doesn't have
spin for me. This shit's getting old.
license. Yo, let me know how my Porsche is. I can't drive it.
Oh man, I'm a weird
Nessie,
guy.
I'm even curious if you'd fit in a Porsche.
I don't know. It's not that I'm tall. It's that I'm tall and fat. So I'm not like very flexible.
I watched my dad, who's fat but not tall, try to get in the bucket seats of my car. And I will say they're tighter than like standard Porsche bucket seats. They're the carbon fiber ones. They like hug you a lot. Dude, it was probably a good 25 seconds before he was out.
Really?
Like I had time
Damn.
to close the door, go to the front trunk, grab a couple things out, close it, and then look on his side, and he was still fucking, kind of gyrating.
Oh
trying to
yeah, I
get his-
definitely would not fit in that bastard then.
No, probably not well.
I mean, there's a reason I drive I sit on the passenger seat of a
You
truck.
what now? Okay.
That's fucking crazy. Can we make that your 2025 thing? Not your
Actually, yeah.
face reveal.
Yeah.
Get your fucking license and top dues wiener off.
Hey,
Yeah.
man.
I'm down. I'll do it at the same time.
Roadhead?
I'll just take you on the driving test and just fucking suck your cock while I'm driving.
I think you got that backwards. It's not how
Yeah.
that works.
Wait, no, that's right.
Well, you
He's
could,
in the passenger
I could
seat.
just
He
sit
gives
you up
sloppy
on me
jalopy.
like this and just take your.
Who's-
I could
while
take your
he
hips
drives, he
and
sucks
just
me?
pull your hips towards my mouth.
You could just go in the back seat and just give him like a reach around to the front
Oh,
seat.
I'm not that flexible. Well, you
No?
could just sit in the
I
passenger
feel like
seat.
you
I could
have
just
long
jerk you off.
orangutan
Who's
arms.
blowing who? I'm so confused
I'm
about
blowing
this
you.
story. Okay.
Well, I wouldn't be able to blow you while I'm driving.
That's what I said.
You know
That's
what? Well,
why
you
McNasty
could-
can't drive. That's why I said dude drives and
You could
McNasty
sit
blows
on my
him.
face like while I'm driving, and then I could
Could
have
I?
some glasses that go around the side of you.
Yeah. Is that your opening line to women? You could sit on my face.
How do you have you like gone on a date with a woman and been like,
Yeah.
yeah, you have to drive, but we can take my car.
No. So when I was dating my ex 2 years ago, we took Ubers. She didn't drive
And
either.
she didn't
Okay.
go, hey, that's a really nice truck in the driveway. Can we take that tonight? And you were just
No,
like,
she knew I didn't drive.
nah.
Mm.
And she still dated you?
She liked me. I was
Jeez.
nice to her.
Okay. I don't know about this one, Chief.
What do you think I just abuse women?
From the things I've heard you
Typically.
say, yeah.
Like what? Like the N-word? That doesn't correlate.
I mean, I wasn't gonna out you for
let-
that.
yeah,
but
no,
you're just doing that yourself.
Yeah,
now.
just go ahead and throw that out there. Yeah, go ahead and make us all a brand risk.
Yep. Sponsored by Gamer Supps, by the way. Hey,
Yeah,
use code
By the way-
Goons, baby.
did we ever release these, by the way?
I have no shitty titty idea.
I don't think we did, but Soup's on them. Can we still sell them with Soup? I mean, he still
Yeah.
gets
Would you
profit,
guys
right?
buy merch?
Soup, come in it.
Would you guys buy merch with Soup on it, even though Soup is no longer part of the Goons
I think
podcast?
they probably would.
I mean, I feel like he's spiritually part of the Goons forever. I mean, he's
Yeah,
always got
that is
he's always
true.
got a warm, hot, steaming chair here waiting for him.
I feel
Yeah,
like
there's
even
always
if
a hot
we,
load of soup
even if
here.
in the future we release merch that has us three plus the new member who's probably, we could put on the merch
Hey, are you just gonna leak that the fourth member right
It's funny.
now?
I have nothing to say regarding.
But like
the fourth member.
on future merch, if we ever have like us four in it, we could like sneak Soup's little dude in the background or something. Just
yeah,
it's kind of like a little
Or we
Easter
could just
egg.
have him dead, face down.
Yeah.
just
We should,
hanging off of a tree like. And he's just
should do,
bigger than the rest of us. He takes up the whole thing.
you should do a soup G-Supps flavor maybe. You know, like
Ooh,
Soup's
Soup's
ashes, something like
Soup's
that.
ashes?
Oh.
I've been drinking Swagger's flavor a lot lately.
I never had his
that
flavor.
actually fucks.
Isn't it?
It goes
Was
hard.
it mango or something? Mango
I think
tea?
it's like iced tea something. Iced tea something. Mango iced tea is it? I
Crusaderade.
can't remember. Yeah, Crusaderade. Yeah, Swagger's
Peach tea, maybe?
Swagger's flavor is very yummy.
Yeah.
Big fan. So go use code Goons. Buy Swagger's
But it's
flavor.
very, It's very who?
I said it's very good. Use code
No, he didn't
Goons.
say good.
He was leaking who's gonna be the next member. That's what he was doing.
Oh, it's very yummy. Fuck off, dude. Where does merch too? It's like it's just so much worse.
Yeah, go tweet at him and tell him you say we know. We know.
Yummy, we leaked it. Anyways, gentlemen, I feel
What?
as if we've been yammering on long enough.
What, you gonna reprimand me now or something?
Yeah, shut the fuck up forever. No, I
Yes,
was
Daddy.
I was active. Stop. You're giving me a
Why are you
boner.
horny all the time?
That's
Dude, you were
Look, he's
so
blushing.
horny yesterday.
Look at he's blushing.
What?
Look at this bitch.
Dude, Discord
Dude.
makes me look so pink. I'm not pink on
We
my
were
other monitor.
talking about Yummy's little feet yesterday, and Mcnasty
So much.
could not contain himself. I could feel his boner lifting his desk through my headphones. I could just feel the vibe, the energy.
Yeah.
I feel like your dick was hot from how much blood was in it.
You got a hot dick, boy.
Like I feel like it was like red. Like it looked like a piece of iron just
180
came out of
degrees.
just like a burning hot
Fever
rod.
cock.
Like a fever cock.
You see the Clash of Clans feed I sent you?
Yes, I
Dude.
saw that. I follow Clash of Clans, so it popped up on my.
Of course
I
you
bet
do,
it
you
did.
little autistic.
I don't. You know what's
Bet it did.
weird is like.
You're a minority now, Mcnasty. How do you feel?
So I can say it.
You're autistic.
Oh.
No, you cannot say it. God damn it, you cannot say it.
So I can say.
I don't care what you say. Anyway, we're gonna move on from that. But I asked our viewers on Twitter or X, whatever the fuck you want to call it, the Elon app. I asked them to reply with their absolute hottest takes. It can be about
Ooh.
anything. I told them it's a safe place, whatever.
It ain't, though.
We will judge them.
Yup.
However, I lied to them so that they would give us their hottest takes.
Oh yeah.
So I tweeted under the Goons account. If you guys want to look as well, we can pick out some of our
Oh, really?
favorites here and give our opinions. The one I didn't even want to wait till the podcast to fucking say something about this guy. This person said pickles on pizza should be an acceptable topping. And I was not
Pickles
even gonna
on
wait.
pizza.
I was not even gonna wait to the podcast to
Oh, yeah.
reprimand that person. That is vile.
Yeah, I don't know.
That is a disgusting combination of flavors. Pineapple, I can understand. In theory, I'm not a huge pineapple on pizza guy.
It's
I
got to have
personally-
ham or something with it.
Yeah.
Not
Well,
just pineapple.
That's where
Putting
I'm
it
kind
on
of going with it.
pepperoni, like a basic
Yeah.
pepperoni, is just not good.
That's kind of where I'm going with it though. Is like sweet and salty is a combo
Goated combo.
I can kind of get behind. A pickle is already like salty and sour with more salty, and then you add like a crunchy, chewy texture. It's just weird, bro. Especially if you bake a pickle. What happens if you bake a pickle?
Is
Is
it
it
just
dry?
slush?
Does it shrivel up? Yeah.
I think it would just you
probably
just
just
get rid of the
dries.
moisture.
Oh,
Ew.
so you just have crunch pickle.
Crunchy pickle, yeah. Well, I've seen pickle chips
Well,
before.
Pickle chips aren't well. I
Not
don't know, 'cause now
pickle
I'm thinking
flavored chips.
Now I'm
Pickle
thinking
chips.
about fried pickles because I have
Fried
these
pickles
little
go
like
stupid though.
Yeah.
I know, but I have these little fried pickle like coins. They're called, and
Medallions,
they're at a restaurant.
medallions, or the fuck they're called.
I don't know. They're at a little restaurant that we have. These little fried pickle coins, and those are banging. But I don't think I want that on pizza.
No.
I feel like it would only ever be acceptable if it was a cheeseburger pizza. I had to say that
Why did you say
I had to
that
say
like
that
a
autistically
fucking
because
You know what? Maybe you are a minority.
I said it
Cheeseburger
autistically because a
pizza.
cheeseburger pizza is autistic.
Cheeseburger pizza.
Nobody that is
got
not
the IQ of a
nobody
ham
that is
sandwich, boy.
neurotypical eats a cheeseburger pizza. If you're eating cheeseburger pizza, you're an autist. So I'm gonna go cheeseburger pizza, just so you can relate.
Cheeseburger pizza.
So what? It gotta have ground beef.
Like I've
Ground
seen,
beef?
I think I've only
So
seen
you're
it from
telling
one
me-
place.
You're
But
telling me the only time a pickle is good on pizza if it also has beef on it.
Beef.
yeah, I mean,
Dude, it's not even pizza anymore. Dude, if you have all the
dude,
ingredients.
you can buy a crust and take a
just
diarrhea
remixing a
plump
hamburger.
on it, and
That's
it's
all
a
you're
pizza.
doing. You're remixing a hamburger.
Yeah,
You're
basically,
literally
yeah.
making a hamburger without a top if you're doing that.
Oh,
You're
topless
just
burger.
making a topless burger. It's not pizza anymore. What are we doing?
I've
what the
seen-
fuck are we doing as a
It's
society?
too far. Enough.
I've seen one place make a cheeseburger pizza. I've never tried it, but
Well, you should commit fucking arson on that place because they're not real. They're sham. They're selling nonsense.
True.
It's
I
hoopla.
think that's already been done.
Well, it's like, have you
Where
ever
he
had like a
at?
cheeseburger flavored like chips or something?
Yeah, they're gross.
It
I
always
had,
tastes
yes.
pickly. Like
It
pickle,
just tastes like pickle.
Pickle's
Yeah,
like
it
the
just tastes
main
like
flavor.
Sweet, but it tastes like
I
sweet
got
pickle.
like
Like
I
ketchup
got like
and pickle.
street taco chips one time, and that shit tasted like a monkey's butt.
Was it the Quest ones?
No,
Monkey's
I know
butt.
those like Quest taco chips are not very good.
no, it's like when you try to like sprinkle like artificial dusted meat on things. It's foul.
Yeah,
It's so
not very
bad.
good.
Yeah, I don't love it. I tend to just eat meat thing.
Okay, so if you're cool with sweet and salty combo, you should back me up on mac and cheese dipped in ketchup. It's the same thing. That's why it's goated.
I
No.
don't like it, but I will also say I do understand the vibe because a grilled cheese I don't mind with ketchup. And it's a very similar combination just with the crispy.
Oh
And
shit!
mac
I
and
wasn't
cheese
even
is kinda
trying to
crispy.
like do my own hot take. This guy here says ketchup in and on mac and cheese is perfection. Z-Man.
I-
Shout out
I-
Z-Man. This guy knows
I
what's
think,
up.
Can I say it depends on the mac and cheese? Because
It
I
probably
think if
does.
you go to a restaurant, like a nice steakhouse,
Yeah,
and
if you
get
get like
mac and cheese
lobster
there,
mac and cheese, don't put ketchup on that.
yeah, ketchup would absolutely ruin
or
it.
like
But if
a
you make
white
some
cheddar.
like, if you just make some like homemade box mac
Kraft.
and cheese,
Yeah.
yeah, throw some ketchup on that shit. I'm not mad at you.
I fuck
I
with
think-
like the Velveeta shells
Oh,
mac
dude,
and
those are
cheese.
so good.
You dip
I-
that in ketchup? Oh, dude.
I didn't eat those
Okay,
for
so-
probably 10 years. My mom, before every single hockey game, and I had 4 a week, before every single hockey game, my mom made me, do you guys know what chicken cordon bleu is?
Yes.
So my mom would make me 2 chicken cordon bleus and a big old fucking sloppy pile of the Velveeta shells. And I ate that
good.
every single
Velveeta
hockey
is so much
season
better
from
than
start
Kraft.
to end. It is.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I got so sick of it though, because I did it for like 4 years straight, and I couldn't even look at it. And then weirdly, like 2 months ago, I was at the grocery store. I saw it, had it again. Oh my god, it's so good! Holy fuck!
Yeah, that shit's fire. Also with the little hot dogs cut up in it.
Nah, that
Oh, I
ain't
used
for
to do
me.
that a lot.
Not for me. I don't think I don't think I was Down syndrome enough for that one.
Okay.
Really, hot dogs and
Not on my
macaroni and
level,
cheese
dude.
go together pretty. I used to do that and then get like hot dog buns and like fill the hot dog bun up with mac and cheese and hot dogs.
You're just doing a lot more extra
Dude,
steps to eating.
There's a reason
Actually, I
why
guess you're
this
taking
is so
away hot
round.
dogs.
There's a reason why this is round as hell.
Bro, look like the Teletubby son.
Exactly. Yeah. This is a
All right.
motherfucker that puts ketchup and hot dogs in a hot dog bun.
I
mean,
want
mac
to
and
get
cheese.
I want to get your opinion on this one because I have an opinion about it, but I would like to hear your take because it does kind of
Women.
pertain to us.
Gross.
This person said celebrities shouldn't be getting paid ungodly amounts of money. Congrats, you can play pretend, go actually do something in the world. What's your thoughts on that?
Who
one?
said, somebody said that to the. Oh, that was a hot take.
Yeah,
Oh,
They ain't coming at you. They're just saying in general.
it was specifically Mcnasty. No, I'm kidding. No, they just that was their hot take.
McNasty
Which is-
shouldn't be
which
making
is-
money.
Which is very ironic, seeing as they're replying to people who are doing exactly that.
Right. So
Yeah,
we
I
kinda
have
gotta
an
defend
opinion on
ourselves Here.
I have an opinion, but I would like to hear your opinion on it.
I understand why people think that way, but at the same time, it makes sense why celebrities make so much money. When you do something that exposes yourself to hundreds of millions, if not billions of people, you're just gonna make money. Like your advertisers are gonna come to you. You're gonna get deals with people because billions of people know who you are, or millions. Like it's just
It also just depends on how much money is in this industry too. I mean, It's got to go somewhere.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got to think about like advertisers, how much money they spend marketing and how much money they have. You know, like there's a reason why companies like Coca-Cola and shit are the biggest companies in the world, because they're, you know, they have millions and billions of people that are buying their shit every single day. So they have the funds to spend.
See, now, that's not to say that there are other occupations that should be paid way the fuck more.
There you go. That's a big point I was gonna make.
Celebrities can make a lot of money, but there are people like nurses and shit and teachers that could make a whole shit of a lot more.
I'm gonna be honest, even fucking brain surgeons, the fact that us sitting in our chair right now is generating more money than somebody who is opening people's skulls, doing surgery, fixing their hemorrhaging brain, and then putting it back. But that's kind of my point. So what I was gonna say is, I'm glad you guys also are similar thought, and I'm not just some egomaniac here. But I think if you live in capitalism, you have to understand that money generated, like we'll use YouTube as an example because that is what we do. We are to the government, we are celebrities. That is our job. If we apply for a visa, we go for a celebrity visa. I'm not just calling us celebrities. That is just genuinely what we are considered. We generate lots of revenue for YouTube. People, hundreds of thousands of people watch what we do. And say a job like a fucking mailman, let's just say, if you were able to deliver tens of millions of pieces of mail every month as a mailman, the same way that we generate tens of millions of views every month, like we're being exposed to so many more things. That's it's a very convoluted way of saying that, but like celebrities, you go see a movie because Brad Pitt's in it. Brad Pitt generates money being Brad Pitt because he is good at his craft. And in no way am I comparing us to Brad Pitt whatsoever.
He's shit compared to us, honestly.
Just a massive name.
Yeah, Brad Pitt, do a podcast. You'll see how hard it is, bud.
But like,
sit and talk about shit for an hour. See if you're still good.
Tell your same poop story for the 10th time to your audience.
Yeah.
If somebody in any capacity, whether it be, whatever reason they're a celebrity, if somebody is able to generate tens of millions of eyes on them, they are going to make a lot of money. That is just capitalism. So I was
gonna say, like, if you can't be mad, you can't be a supporter of capitalism and then also be mad at the effects of capitalism.
Yeah. yeah.
There's a reason Elon is allowed to be almost a trillionaire, and that's because of capitalism.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I can't bash it because it gave me my career, but I do see issues with it when we make more money than we could ever spend, and there's teachers who have to get a job in the summer because they don't make enough from that to me is a massive, unbelievably sad flaw. So I get that part of celebrities should not make what they make, because I think, hey, if that money was going to these people, but that's what taxes are supposed to be for. So you're supposed to trust your government to do that, and that falls on the government, not the celebrity, in my eyes.
Yeah.
So that's my hot take regarding their hot take. But so I think we all half agree with what they're saying.
Yeah. Just
I mean, we kind of have to. We can't fully disagree. We're part of that.
Yeah. Take my money.
Anyways, some mac and cheese with hot sauce. That's a new one.
Oh, I don't like that. Actually,
I don't like hot sauce, so I'm gonna say
going
no.
right back to mac and cheese.
Of course you don't. Look at your complexion.
It ain't got nothing to
when
do
you're pink
with
like
that.
this, you love hot sauce.
It ain't got nothing to do with that.
Does anybody right now have access to whipped cream cheese and peanut butter? Anybody have that in their pantry?
I have 50% of that.
I have regular cream cheese and regular peanut butter. This person, oh my god, it's razor marks. Oh god, why do I really liked you now?
That just sounds like the ingredients for a peanut butter cheesesteak.
They said
cheesecake.
Whipped cream cheese peanut butter sandwiches taste good. You should try it. Should I try it at the end of the podcast? That 100%. Sounds vile. Okay, we'll try that at the end of the podcast.
I mean, that would like if you take cream cheese and mix it with something sweet, that's just a cheesecake without the crust.
Well, no, because cheesecake is fucking baked and there's 10 pounds of butter and sugar and no. What?
I'm gonna fart and you're gonna eat it.
Is that how you talk to Millie?
Yeah.
All right, somebody
that
else
was a good
find
one.
one.
I'm reading. I'll be
Okay.
scrolling.
Oreos are best dipped in water. Mike Cora said that. Fuck you, Mike Cora.
That's not even a hot take. That's just wrong.
Yeah, I'm gonna specifically say fuck you to my core as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. This is stupid. This one's stupid. Pizza, hot dogs, and tacos are all sandwiches? The fuck is a pizza a sandwich?
Yeah, that's a pizza is more like a tostada, if anything.
What the fuck is a tostada?
God, you were way too north.
North.
I live in Canada.
Yeah.
Shouldn't you be on
tostada
fire?
is-
You don't know what tostada is.
No.
It's tortilla chip, but flat disc.
Big, giant
it's like
circle
it's
chip.
like a hockey puck.
It's like
but
a frisbee.
tortilla.
It's like a crispy frisbee with a bunch of scrap sitting on top of it.
I'm locked in. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I don't think I've had one of those.
It's basically like a crunchy taco, but instead of this, it's this. Well, I can't really do that with my hands. It's
It's
flat.
like, are you gonna be able to do that? I don't think I can even do. I got one actually that I think pertain all of us because we all enjoy metal, albeit slightly different versions of it. But somebody said metal is hated for no reason. By far the most diverse genre.
Diverse is an interesting choice.
Mm-hmm.
There's diversity.
I feel like
I don't
every
know if I
genre
could
has
pick-
diverse.
I don't know if I could pick which genre is the most diverse though.
I'm gonna be honest. I am a large metal enjoyer. I predominantly enjoy listening to metal if I'm actually like focusing on listening to music. I gotta say though, I think hip hop is by far the most diverse.
There is a lot of diversity in hip hop.
Like
yeah.
you have so much genre melding in, and I'm not talking about like hip hop, like top 50 Drake songs on the radio. Like I'm not talking about that. You know, if you like get a little slightly deeper. I mean, you don't even have to go deep. I mean, listen to or Chromacopia by Tyler the Creator, or like Sir's last album, or whatever. Even even Travis Scott has quite a bit of variation in what he does, and vibe to certain songs.
The
I
thing is,
feel
when
like,
you think about like metal, like pretty much all metal is gonna have drums, guitar, a singer, a bassist,
No bass.
or no bass if you're Metallica.
you drop a guitar. You don't even need bass.
Yeah, but when you know, like things like rap and stuff, you know, they have a lot of.
I think also the song structure of metal is so like
intro,
like,
chorus,
the
bridge.
same.
It depends if you go in
solo or breakdown, depending on if you're on dad metal or not dad metal. Like if you're in metalcore, it's a breakdown. If you're in dad metal, it's a guitar solo. Like it's just,
or if you but if you go into more like prog or math type stuff, then it's just kind of all over the place. But
then
that's
it's
not really
jazz
the
But
most
still,
popular
it's
shit, though.
guitar.
but that's
it's
not.
drums.
I don't know if I consider that metal.
Well, we're talking
Yeah,
about
but
song structure though.
Yeah, I'm talking about
yeah.
specifically song structure
Yeah, I
right
guess
now
that's
for
true.
metal. I just feel like it doesn't. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. Most of the top metal and metal adjacent bands, like I guess it depends what metal we're talking about. Because if you look at like the most popular version of metal right now, I'd probably say, what's the most popular version of metal right now? You'd probably say
Metal.
probably like metalcore-ish.
Probably.
Yeah, I feel like if you toss on a metal radio station, you're gonna hear a lot of fucking
Yeah, you're gonna hear like
Bad
a lot
Omens
of
and
yeah,
for
sure.
Architects. Yeah, so something like that.
you know what genre of metal I hate?
It's not very diverse.
I don't know if it's a specific genre, but I call it like boom clap acoustics like belting. And it's that one song that comes to mind is that one Five Finger Death Punch song where it's I'm a little bit off today, I'm a little bit off there. And I know what I'm talking about because like it had like a specific like a little it was like a little window of a few years when people were making metal like that,
doing a lot of that.
like
yeah,
acoustic and then
awkward.
boom clap, but like this just like fucking that song made me hate Five Finger Death Punch. I refuse to listen to him now.
Do you
I
guys
used to
have
love
like
them.
you guys have a I don't, for lack of a better word, like an ick when it comes to music of like you hear something and you're immediately turned off by that song or band?
So I end up listening to a lot of top 100 stuff because I go on and take requests on Omegle a lot. A lot of the songs that are like you could boot up Fruity Loops and make in about 30 seconds that are super repetitive. That shit drives me insane. I ain't hating on it. I get why it's catchy and shit, but man, because that's the stuff that gets stuck in my head and it makes me want to rip my neck out.
Yeah. I mean, brain
loves patterns.
Yeah,
It likes
to
be able to predict what's going to happen in the music.
Exactly.
So,
yeah, that's why. I get that. That's fair.
When it comes to metal, if it's the type of screaming that's completely incoherent and you can't understand a single word, not a big fan of that.
Yeah, no, I don't really like that metal. Like, I'm not super into
fan.
that. But I don't. It doesn't give me like an ick. I just won't listen to it. Like, I mean, like you hear something, and otherwise, if that specific part or thing wasn't in the song, you would actually like the song.
I want to say I do, but I can't like think of it off the top of my head.
For me, if a band has like, you know who used to do it a lot? Bullet for My Valentine. They would say like "Let's go" or "Go," but they'd like scream it right before like you know the beat would fully kick in. Dude, that shit.
It's cringy.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I physically like
makes me not want to go.
Oh yeah, like I don't.
feel like the only exception is that Korn song. Where he says "Go, don, 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 don." That's the only exception.
It kind of, I don't know. I mean, there's been a few times where it's like it works, but a lot of the time it's like the vocalist just doesn't know what to do, and they like
we need to fill space here.
They want to do something, but they can't figure out what to do.
Yeah,
and it's just like, it's bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like it. I think a good way around it. The band Silent Planet. There's a song called I forget how to pronounce the fucking word. I know what it is, but I forget to pronounce the fucking word. Panopticon.
I was close.
Essentially, like you know, it's like you have full viewership around you, and you're in like the middle tower. Like they have like prisons that based on.
There was a middle tower. I thought there was like.
I knew there was another planet.
All right.
Fuckers.
Panopticon, whatever, is that what it's called? I don't know. Regardless, but they have a song like that, and you think they would want to yell "Let's go" or some cringe shit, but instead they've come up with the word for the song. And then they do that, and it's like the same vibe, but doesn't make me cringe. Also, another thing, group vocals. I fucking hate them.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Where it's like everybody in the band yells one thing, like, but you know,
yeah,
like what we did in the
very,
Pirate
like,
song,
2009
but
hardcore.
unironically doing what we did in the Pirate song with the arf arf.
Arg.
Yeah. Yeah, that I can't get behind that.
It can be cringe.
It can be rough. Yeah, those are my.
Yeah,
that's my ick.
I'm trying to think what my ick. But I've definitely felt that before. I'm listening to a song on the radio, and I'm like, like I start turning up. I'm like, yeah, the song's actually kind of good. And then something will happen, and I'm like, well, I just fucking ruined the whole experience. I don't know. Group vocals, what? I feel like group vocals hasn't really been like super popular in a long time.
No, it hasn't. But it stops me from going back and listening to a bunch of bands that I thought I liked.
Yeah, it makes me think of like Asking Alexandria or something.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's the vibe I get from it. And at the time, it was cool. I know it's like a product of its time. You know, but I just feel like it's aged like a hot milk, like an Arizona milk.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
On the topic of music, this guy says Sleep Token is truly one of the most overrated metal bands out currently. Thoughts?
Fuck you, guy commenting.
I have a problem with the word overrated.
I wouldn't say overrated, but overplayed. Maybe.
Well,
but they're such a unique, like, that's why they got popular, because they're so unique.
It depends what you're rating them on. Like, objectively, if you're like saying they if you're trying to say objectively they are the best musicians in the world, and that's what you're saying, like, you know, then I would say, yeah, that's overrating it. But to me, like, overrated in terms of popularity, there's not. I don't want to say there's no
Swift
such
is
thing.
Overrated.
Again, I don't want to say there's no such thing. I don't like Taylor Swift, but I don't think there's really such thing as like overrated in a subjective point. Because if that many people are listening to them, yes, you can argue like because they're already a big name, they're gonna have more exposure, yada yada. That's a fair argument. Yeah. But the other half of that is like, if that many people are just listening to them, then it doesn't mean they're overrated. If people are just like naturally drawn to that band, they're rated for what they are, because people are just.
I think you're mistaking overrated with just you don't like the band, and that's fine.
Yeah, Yeah, I like.
Like
you
people
just don't
always
like
say
Taylor.
that when
You
there's
just don't like Taylor
when
Swift.
there's something
Mcnasty.
popular and then you don't like that popular thing, people always just say, "Oh, that's overrated."
That's overrated.
Like,
and
oh,
it's
pizza is so overrated. Well, literally the entire fucking world eats pizza. So
yeah. Again, if you're saying objectively, Sleep Token is the best musicians that have ever lived, you're overrating the hell out of them.
Yeah.
They are very
Right.
good at what they do, but they are not the best musicians that have ever
Very
lived.
good
But if-
lyricists.
Yeah,
I will give
but if
them
you
that.
just think they're
Very,
like-
very good lyricists.
Yeah, if you're like, oh, they're overrated because they don't deserve 4 million listens a month on Spotify. It's like, well,
I don't know
bro,
how to determine that.
like,
Who knows? I don't-
Nobody's
know.
paying me to put on fucking Sleep Token, man. Like
Yeah.
nobody's like that was like when Billie Eilish popped off and everyone's like, "Oh, bro, she's a fucking a plant, like an industry plant." It's like, what does that even mean? What do you mean an industry plant? People are just listening, bro.
yeah,
Like
she's
yes,
extremely
Spotify
talented
can
with a
boost
super
people.
good voice. Like
Oh,
anybody's
bro,
gonna
Billie
like it.
Eilish and Phineas are my goat. Phineas is one of my favorite producers in any music
Isn't that
industry
her
ever.
brother?
Yeah, he is so good at producing music, and not to overshadow Billy because I think she's very, very talented.
It's all finished.
But that dude, oh, he's so
Yeah.
good. He's so good at making music. Yeah, big fan of them. I love Billie Eilish and Phineas.
Yeah,
But yeah, I think the overrated argument is silly. I think nothing. I don't want to say nothing's overrated because I'm sure somebody could come up with something and be like, "Well, Blurry, you're fucking wrong." But whatever.
overrated is an elitist term. So if you're using that term to describe things that a lot of people enjoy, you're kind of an elitist, bro.
Yeah,
Sorry to tell you.
yeah.
Just say that you don't like a band. It's okay to not like music.
How did you guys? Because speaking of overrated, because I even found this series objectively overrated. What did you guys feel about all the Marvel movies back in the day when that was like?
I liked them back in the
actually
day.
happening.
They started to become super predictable, so it like became uninteresting
Yeah, I
to
mean,
watch.
how many times is good guy gonna beat bad guy? But oh my god, he's gonna lose. Fuck, dude, this is the part where it all. Oh, they're back. We're good.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Marvel should have
There
kind of
are-
like died after Endgame.
There
Yeah.
are some that are like substantially better than others, and some I feel like they just did not cook on. But there's some genuinely good Marvel movies, I think.
Yeah.
The OG
Like,
Iron
I
Mans are
like-
probably my favorite.
Doctor Strange movies are pretty fucking good.
I
They're
never watched
very,
those.
very cool.
I
They're
do like
very
those
cool.
ones. Yeah.
The the CGI though in the second one,
Doctor Strange.
what happened?
I don't know. The
Where'd
the
the budget
octopussy.
go?
It
Dude,
looked
it's like
weird as shit. I know.
It's like they ran out of budget with like the last half an hour of the movie. It's like what happened? Like the eyeball in the center of his head, dude.
Yeah.
Hold on,
I could have
Mcnasty,
masked that on.
let me show
I
you-
could have done that shit. In
Let me
Premiere.
show you a photo, just so you can see, and you'll be like, "That was the official movie thing." Yeah, it's
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, they did
it
all
is-
this crazy shit with like the multiverse effects, and then just like
Look at that.
random
Look, I just
CGI
posted
to
in
eyeball.
Cancer. That is his eyeball. That is
that
genuinely
looks
in the
terrible.
movie, dude. It looks
It's so bad.
horrendous. That is going to age so
Yeah,
unbelievably
this looks like a
bad.
sticker on his head.
Yeah, it's like a PNG of an eyeball.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. I mean, yeah. Listen, I couldn't do any better, but I don't get.
I also don't get $10 million as the CGI budget to make the eyeball.
Yeah, exactly.
The squid dussy at the beginning of that movie too looked like it came from like a Pixar film.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
a
There was a
weird
lot
crossover.
There's a lot of weird. I'm sure we're missing something. I'm sure somebody in the comments is gonna be like, "Well, actually, because this person was on strike and it caused this." Regardless,
We're
it
gonna
was
look like
weird.
an asshole.
Yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen.
We don't know shit.
because we're stupid.
What
I'm
do you
pretty
guys
sure
feel
this-
like is like
Go ahead.
objectively the best CGI in a movie?
Oh, that's tough.
I gotta say Transformers, man.
I would
Transformers
personally,
1?
Transformers is good. I would say Avatar though. I feel like with
Yeah,
Avatar,
no,
like
you're right.
You're right.
I feel like when you watch Avatar, it's kind of a movie that is 90% CGI. You don't feel like you're watching CGI ever.
No, you're right. I mean, but if you
Transformers
I think
is
also
good.
Pirates of the Caribbean also insanely good for its time.
For its
I think
time,
I'm trying to
holds up
compare it to
now.
like, I'm
Yeah.
trying to like think about a movie I watched back in the day and I still like I rewatched Transformers. I don't even like the movies, but I was grinding Maple Story at the time, to be honest, and I was like, I got 3 hours to kill.
Interstellar.
So
Another one.
I put it on.
Crazy good
Interstellar's great.
CGI.
Yeah, very, very good. But I put on Transformers 1. I was shocked at how good it looks for 2007. There's some like weird like clipping things, and you could see like some shadows look a little wonky, and like in some scenes the lighting isn't quite right. But like, bro, for 2007 and how many things are CGI at once on that?
Yeah,
it's pretty
I don't even
impressive.
I don't even think the iPhone was out in 2007.
I think that was the year it came out, wasn't it?
I think 2008. I'm pretty sure.
Was it?
Because I was in middle school in 2007. I don't remember anybody having an iPhone.
June 29th, 2007.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So the first iPhone came out when Transformers came out. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy to think about is the fact that Transformers was 2007. Imagine like what technology they have now that they haven't like released yet or talked about.
Wait, sorry, can you repeat that?
So like when we go back and think about like what they had, the technology that they had to make Transformers in 2007.
Yeah. Oh, I think we've regressed.
Oh yeah, that is true. We have regressed. Yeah, because there's a lot of movies that just have like ass fucking CGI.
I genuinely think CGI.
Things.
I honestly think CGI has gotten worse.
Yeah. You know what I miss is the old like 80s, 70 movies where it was just like 3D like makeup models doing
that's
shit.
Just you, buddy.
That shit was fucking hilarious. Like the thing was so funny.
Yeah, those were bad, but
they were bad. But it's like it's funny for its time. Like I don't know.
I watched a bunch of highlights from the what's that little movie with the Spy Kids and the thumb guys?
Oh my god! You want to talk about bad CGI?
Unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable.
Fucking George Lopez's big old head on that thing.
I genuinely think with the green screen I wholeheartedly think if I was given the same amount of time I could do a better job. That looked like ass, and it had such a big budget for the time.
Yeah.
But I think they put their whole budget into making it work in 3D because it was the Spy Kids 3D one.
I forgot about that.
Oh my god, dude! It's.
What's funny though is when we were kids, we loved it. At least I
don't know who we is.
I was a booger sleeve little. I didn't know any better.
I didn't love the movie. I feel like it was weird. I didn't like the girl. The girl pissed me off.
I hated Shark Boy and Lava. Shark liver.
I thought Lava Girl was mean. Episode 3 of Star Wars, so that was a banger.
I don't know, dude.
This one actually came from a VTuber, so it's obviously satire. But I do want to get your opinion since it has been happening a lot more lately. The VTubers reacting to Goons. Do you find it cringe, or are you down with it?
I don't think VTubing is cringe. It just depends on the person, probably.
Yeah, I feel like the people that are doing it are not that typical like high pitch anime type VTubing. Like especially Mycora, she's kind of the only really one I've actually like watched a video. You know, she just sounds like a normal girl.
I've watched almost all of the ones.
I mean, her VTuber, like the VTuber models, they all look like anime girls, but like I feel like it depends on the way that they talk and shit.
I have watched nearly everyone that I've been able to find anyway. I'm sure there's a ton that I haven't seen. Yeah, and you know what? I'm just gonna say it. I think it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I think it's cool to like.
I think it's.
I love
It's
watching
a mix of two worlds you wouldn't expect.
It's free exposure for us.
Yeah.
Somebody else is getting content out of it. They're making their bag, and we're getting our free advertising.
No, it's like a triple win.
Yeah,
this shit's sick.
And then the fact that they're a VTuber, I don't fucking care about, dude. You can literally be in a furry suit, jacking off your dick, reacting to Goons, and I will think that's
actually,
fucking
you should probably
awesome.
do that. Yeah,
I will think that is cool as hell. I think any form of life, any walks of life, watching the slop we put on the internet and finding either joy or commentary out of it to make fun of us, I think that is one of the fucking coolest things about living in the time that we live in right now, that I can make a joke and there is a person who is not a person because they're an animated version of a person watching this clip that me and my friends talked about 2 years ago in live react. It's just the weirdest shit.
Show that
to me,
shit to your grandma.
I think it's so cool, dude. Yeah, I love it. So VTubers, you got our stamp of approval. We fuck with you, and also half of you are signed to Gamer Supps, so even if we didn't fuck with you, we'd have to tell you we fuck with you anyway.
So I think that shit is cool. That's one of my favorite things, like when I make an Omegle, is to like post it, wait a few days to see people like react to it. That's like my favorite part of the whole thing.
Marines react to pretending to be a beginner.
I like when it's reactions, but it's like from people who have like a nice clean setup and they actually do YouTube for a living.
Yeah.
But if it's just like a guy on his like 2004 Nokia, like streaming in a little tiny square in the top right, and he just goes, ah! And that's just,
I mean, yeah,
I don't know.
Well, those guys
sometimes those are my favorites though. There are some scuffed ones. It's like an older dude who's like 80. He's got a laptop and that's it. He's just using the camera on it, and he's like trying to figure out what the shit Omegle is, and he's so confused. I love those ones. He's like, what the fuck is that? That's kind of sweet. I love those ones.
It's kind of wholesome.
Mm-hmm.
I have not seen an old guy react. I feel like I would like to see that.
There's a few of them.
I also out there. Can't shit on anybody reacting. I literally upload React content on my second channel, so it would be the most hypocritical thing in the world for me to be like, that's not real content. I think do whatever you want. I don't fucking care. If people watch
people
like
watching it,
yeah,
that's fine. Like,
yeah, exactly. You can.
I've never really been anti-React. I just I feel like the only like objection I have is the people who react like don't add anything. Like there are channels out there where they literally just
the sit and point type things. Just like, oh, look at the clip.
Oh, thanks for the video. Yeah. It's like they're literally just re-uploading your content with like their face in it.
Yeah.
Oh, bro. Of course, this one pops up after Soup left the podcast. Ice in drinks sucks, especially when you're sitting down at a restaurant and they don't give you a straw.
That is true though, with no straw.
What side was Soup on again?
He was anti-ice.
Anti-ice.
I'm anti-ice as well.
I'm also. I'm so dependent.
I hate when you're drinking a drink with ice and there's no straw, especially somebody that has a mustache. Like, it's very annoying.
You know what really changed my ice opinion very recently? I watched a guy on Reddit pull apart an ice cube, and there's this like almost frozen, and it was like this little string of dead bacteriums.
Oh yeah,
like, that's kind of gross. I was like, that's kind of gross that's like, because I've always been taught that restaurants handle ice as if it is food. They're very cleanly with it. But what I learned from reading the comments on that is that ice machines are not kept up to standard, like, a meat processor, for example. And there is so much. People were posting
especially
pictures.
Hotels.
Dude, people were posting pictures of like the McDonald's they worked at or the Wendy's or whatever the fuck it was. I'm not trying to slander one specific business, but their specific location. And they would take the front off, and it is just black mold and poo-poo.
Yeah.
It is nastiest
Why would you not want
shit I have ever seen. And now I cannot get ice anymore at restaurants. I feel like I just think of that.
Your own ice from home.
This is gross. Yeah. Yeah, real nasty.
Probably just like, I feel like it'd be easier just to order a drink without ice.
Yeah, that's why I just also like you just get more drink. Like even at the movies, ever since I was like 12 and I realized how expensive the movie theater was, I just do no ice there because you'd get a large drink and 90% of that would just be volume ice, and you'd go and you're already hitting the bottom.
You're like 6 ounces of soda in a 40-ounce cup.
Yeah.
It's
like
anytime I ever get like a drink somewhere, I always ask for light ice. Like don't fill my shit up with ice. Especially like if you go to like McDonald's or something, man, they just fucking overflow with ice. It's like they put ice in the cup, fill it up, and then smash it down so they can get more ice in the cup. What the hell is that?
I just yawned and my hand just monkey gripped the wrist guard off my keyboard. I had no say in that.
Bro really wanted to talk about his wrist guard just there.
my hand just grabbed it when I yawned. I lost complete motor function.
Yeah, that's very odd.
This guy says Breaking Crab is better than Breaking Bad.
I would agree with that strongly.
Objectively true.
That's the coldest take I have ever heard.
We're here by Walter's house, but in the ocean. Ocean version. Ocean man.
All right, I feel like we got to get one more good one before we wrap up. I'm very confused about this one. Do they think Taylor Swift Taylor Swift and Harry Potter series is overrated? I don't recall reading.
I think she has a second movie.
I don't recall that one. That movie of Taylor Swift and the Harry Potter.
Well, I mean, if that did happen, it would probably suck shit. So
Harry Potter and the Taylor Swift concert.
Harry Potter and the I make lyrics for 16-year-olds, but I'm 35.
Harry Potter and the 6'1" blonde woman with no ass.
I don't want to hate on Taylor Swift too much. I respect her as a human being, but I hate her music.
Yeah, her music sucks.
Yep, that's fair.
It's very cool to see a woman dominating a predominantly male-dominated industry, and it's cool that she's making a big impact, inspiring a lot of women to also pursue music and hopefully do the same as her one day. Although she's got to stop taking her fucking jet everywhere.
Blarg woke. Am I right, guys?
That's me, dude. Big fucking liberal lefty Blarg over here.
Blarg is a DEI.
So left, I'm spinning in goddamn circles.
That was like, that was musical. How do you make like a toot with your mouth and it's musical?
A toot.
It went to.
You know what? Actually,
my form of
we
autism,
won't even
man.
do another one. Let me go make a gross sandwich. You guys find one
true.
while I try that disgusting sandwich. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Nintendo is the best video game to ever exist. Not saying they're a good company, but I think they have made the best games to ever exist.
I feel like Nintendo, I wouldn't say they've made the best games, but they definitely have the most like long-lasting fan base. Like
they have the most like digestible games. Like not everybody can play Dark Souls, but everybody can play a Mario Kart.
Yeah, Nintendo is just like
Mario Party.
They do. Are you gonna get a Switch 2 when it comes out?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go one too because I have the OG Switch and it's just like.
Well, my Switch is dog shit.
Yeah, mine's. I don't even know. I think I'm probably just gonna give it to my little brother or something. I don't think he has a Switch.
Think about how much better their games could be if they didn't make it with like Alibaba hardware. Like.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
It was like make an actual decent console.
You know what would be sick? They should make like a Switch, but then they should also.
That's a good. Shit, that's a good idea. Holy shit!
You know, let me finish fire. They should have their Switch series, but then they should also make like a good, like a pro console. You know, like PlayStation has their PlayStation, but then they also have the pro shit too. Yeah, so if you want that extra hardware, you can get it.
Yeah,
I'm sure a lot of people would pay for that extra shit.
I love the Pokemon games, but the hardware they run on now is just that shit's laughable.
Oh yeah, I remember there was like a lot of controversy on the game last year.
Yeah,
where people were like, it's 2024 and it's still Pokemon still runs like shit or something.
Yeah, if you stand like 3 feet away from, there's one of them. There's one that's particularly bad. There's a town where if you stand like 3 feet away from this one windmill, it's like 1 frame per minute. The way it turns, and I'm like, dude, it's 2023. I can't believe this is the shit I'm looking at.
Yeah, that's like a hardware. And the thing is too is like it's a Nintendo system.
Switch 2
with Nintendo games. You would think it would be like optimized.
Right.
Like even though iPhones have like less battery size than Samsungs and stuff, they run better because it's optimized. They don't have to make apps for 100 different phones. Yes, we see the burger. We see the weird
burger.
What is it like a fucking
So what do we got here? Peanut butter and what?
So I used an end piece of bread because I'm not wasting.
I thought it was like a King's
Hawaiian
roll squished.
No. I am also getting about 3 weeks into a cut right now, and everything sounds good. Even this does not sound good. Even right now, this sounds terrible.
Viewers, grade this on a curve because he might like this.
Well, hold on. I'm so this is for the
Is it cream cheese
listeners.
or is it whipped cream cheese?
I only had regular. So for the audio,
that might be kind of gross.
I have a piece of end bread. I folded it in half, and in the inside it is peanut butter and cream cheese. And this is
the non bread.
Dude, this is gonna be disgusting.
Is it regular peanut butter or is it like protein peanut butter? Yeah, that's not a face of deliciousness right there.
How's that going down?
It's like
you making Minecraft villager sounds.
You look confused.
I am. It's like you mainly taste the peanut butter, and then the cream cheese hits you, and you're like, what the fuck's that doing? And then you get peanut butter again, you're like, oh, peanut butter sandwich. And then the cream cheese just kind of wafts, it like walks by again. Just strolls across your taste buds.
Like they don't mix together. You just keep tasting them back and forth randomly.
Yeah. You go back.
It's like
and
the
forth.
guy who shit his pants doing laps around the track in the gym while you're sitting there trying to bench, and every once in a while he passes you, and you smell like, damn, that guy smells like shit.
No, that's not good.
I feel like with a whipped cream cheese might make it better.
No, nothing could save this. This is gross. Oh no, that's not good. Don't eat that. Don't make that.
What was the hot take that's supposed to be good?
Yeah.
Oh,
ain't
dude,
no way, boy.
No, that's awful.
Ain't no way.
Especially because your cream cheese is cold, and your peanut butter is room temp. Because you're supposed to put cream cheese in the fucking fridge.
Have you ever mixed peanut butter with like a whipped cream though, and like froze it?
Nope.
It makes like a
a peanut butter
ice cream.
That's why you're round.
Yeah. You can use zero sugar whipped cream.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's gross. Don't bother trying that. Unless you like peanut butter and then getting punched in the face by some cream cheese, but then he runs away really fucking fast and peanut butter's there to like hold you up and be like, hey, you okay? I saw that. You all good? I got you.
I got you.
And then it comes back in, boom, right again, right while you're already down. The peanut butter blocks the second blow for you though. And he's like, I'm still here, don't worry. That's kind of what's happening. It's like there's like gang violence inside of bread.
Damn. Thanks for taking one for the team, man. I respect the shit out of you, Blarg.
Yeah, you should.
Hey,
oh, that's
pickles,
gross. It won't leave my mouth.
Pickles and Snickers are good. I've heard that people.
Next week we're doing pickles on a pizza.
All right.
Oh, thank God that I have some I almost called it Swaggerade, Crusaderade from
Swagger AIDS
in our Goons cup. What a good combo there. All right, we done, gentlemen?
I'm done.
All right. I'm gonna go back to autistic geoguessing, I think. All right.
Okay.
What? Damn, Soup's not here. Who wants to do the outro? I feel like I did the intro today, didn't I?
Like, subscribe,
Download on Spotify.
Just do it super nervously.
You sound like Post Malone. Whenever his vibrato doesn't really sound like vibrato. It sounds like he's stuck in a freezer somewhere.
I think he's pegging a goat or something.
Like Lil Yachty on the Poland song.
Like they won't let
like on Spotify. Follow on
won't let him out of the
YouTube.
freezer until he gets a hit. Yeah, why does he sound like that? That's a bad song.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or Yachty.
I used to like Lil Yachty back in like the XXL days or whatever it's called, but yeah, he got like kind of not good.
I still like Yachty. His last album was really, really good. Actually.
I like that song he did with Kyle, I Spy or whatever.
What the fuck is Kyle? Oh yeah, that's
Super something Kyle
or whatever.
No, that was D-Ram or whatever the guy's name is.
I don't know.
No, it was I Spy. Oh
yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that was good. Anyways, go download on Spotify. I get my redneck. Go download on Spotify. Subscribe on the YouTubes. Like, what is
the video? This is a video.
Is video like it?
Yeah. Use code Goons.
Comment monkey in the comment section if you like the video.
Comment.
Drink a beer for Jesus.
Phonetically spell out.
Drink a beer for Jesus.
Have AI spell that out for you.
Yeah.
We could just get a Soup to read a bunch of stuff, and then we could have his AI. We could type out an AI outro. So it's still
I'm sure we could just ask him nicely to make a pre-made outro for us.
Yeah, but AI would be funnier. It would sound goofy.
Fair enough.
Anyways, go do all those things that you've been doing for the past 196 episodes.
Is that what we're on?
196, yeah.
Yeah, Soup.
We gotta do something crazy for 200.
Soup couldn't stick it out to. We should have. Oh, I got an idea for the 200. Sorry, hockey came on. For the 200th episode, we should have all the past members come back on.
I'm down. Even Carson.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. All of them.
When a band does a reunion, all the past members come back and play.
What about Carson?
We should do that.
Bring him back or no?
Just a call
for listening.
All right.
Thanks
fucking
for
see you.
I'm gonna go stretch my penis out so it's longer.